Before America became a superpower, before China became the factory of the world, there was one country so rich that people called it the Golden Bird, a country filled with gold, spices, trade, knowledge, and power. That country was India. But then history changed, foreigners came, and one of the richest civilizations on Earth slowly became poor. But what if that was never the end of the story? What if India rises again? And what if Asia changes forever? Today, we are not watching just a normal video. This is a full movie about the rise, the fall, the alternate future of India. I want this movie to reach as many Indians as possible. So if you are proud to be Indian, even a little bit, smash the like button right now. We need to get 1,000 likes. And comment your state, so I can see how many Indians are watching this movie together. Now let's start. Did you know? In ancient times, India was so rich that it was literally called the Golden Bird.
I believe that's cap. India was never that rich.
Dude, I am talking about ancient times. This was around Maurya and Gupta period, roughly 300 BCE to 500 CE. You did not even exist that time. Christopher Columbus reached the Americas in 1492, and USA as a country formed in 1776. Basically, when India was already flexing as the Golden Bird, America was just forests, tribes, and zero flags.
To put things in perspective, when India was trading with Rome and Asia, the land that would later become America was still unknown to Europe.
So, nobody from Europe even knew I existed.
Exactly. Europeans reached those lands much later, and only then did colonies form. USA came into existence centuries after India's ancient wealth era.
In Hindi, it was called so any ki chitiya. Gold, spices, diamonds, knowledge, ships full of money flying out of India like Amazon Prime deliveries. Everyone wanted a piece of India. Romans, Arabs, Europeans, even your history textbook was jealous. But then, India got looted, colonized, drained. The Golden Bird lost its shine and escaped the cage.
Part 1. Why India was called the Golden Bird.
Long ago, like really long ago, before Wi-Fi and homework existed, India was rich because of three things. First, trade. India sold spices, silk, cotton, gold, diamonds. Back then spices were like crypto, insanely valuable. One ship from India could make Europeans rich for life. Second, skills. Indian steel, Indian math, Indian medicine. The number 0 was invented in India. Without it, there would be no computer, phone, and internet. Third, farming. India had fertile land and rivers. Food equals power. More food means more people. More people means more workers. More workers means more money. So the world looked at India like, bro, this bird is made of gold.
Part 2. How the Golden Bird got cooked.
LOL, the main credit here goes to me.
The British didn't just rule India, they literally drained it. Taxes, forced farming, broken industries. Imagine someone keeps taking money from your wallet every day. After 200 years, you are broke. By the time India got independence in 1947, the Golden Bird was tired, injured, and broke.
Hey, wanna trade?
Oof, how innocent they looked that time. They were like, hello India, we are just here to trade. Totally friendly. Trust us, bro. Oh cool, trade sounds nice. We have spices, cloth, diamonds.
Trade. No, imitate everything.
What? Wait, why am I paying you taxes in my land?
Ah yes, for protection from the problems that we created.
Then comes the real pain. British policies destroyed Indian industries. Bro, my cloth industry is dying. My workers are jobless.
Skill issue. Now buy your clothes instead.
Food problem hits. Farmers forced to grow crops for export, not food for locals. Bro, people are hungry. Can we keep some food?
Sorry, rules are rules. Empire first.
Millions suffered. Famines happened. Money kept flowing out of India, straight to UK's pocket.
Wow, look at London. So rich and so powerful.
Bro, that was my money. Part 3. Slow recovery arc. Why India stayed poor for long. After independence, India tried to rebuild, but problems were huge. Low technology, low factories, too many people, too little money. Meanwhile, USA was like, zoom zoom economy goes burr. Factories, companies, tech, movies, McDonald's everywhere. So for decades, India stayed behind. But then, the plot started changing.
Part 4, The Comeback Begins, Modern India Rising.
Around the 1990s, right after Soviet Union collapsed, India opened its economy. Companies entered, jobs increased, technology arrived. Then came the secret weapon, young population. India has one of the youngest populations on Earth. Young people equal energy. Energy equals work. Work equals growth. Now, add these things: IT companies, startups, digital payments, space missions, cheap internet. Bro, India went from cash-only country to skank our code nation. Even Western people were like,
Wait, how did this happen so fast?
Part 5, India Today. No, I ain't talking about the India Today news magazine.
India today is like, not flexing too hard, but quietly leveling up. Big economy, major exporter, strong military, space rockets, huge market. Companies from USA, Europe, Japan are investing in India because India is not just cheap labor anymore. India is becoming a creator. Phones, software, medicines, movies, games. This is why people say, is the golden bird flying again?
Part 6, The Big Question. Can you say stop this?
I am trying to stop India. Last year I put 50% tariffs on them, and now planning on increasing it to 500%.
Things get awkward, like when your friend starts getting richer than you. Hey USA, look, my exports are increasing, my companies are growing, people are buying my stuff.
That is great. I am happy for you. Very happy. Too happy.
When someone says they are very happy, they are not happy.
Bro, I am so happy for you that I added tariffs on you.
Tariffs? What did my products do?
Nothing personal, just business. Extra tax when your goods enter my country.
So you made my products expensive on purpose.
Yes, I don't want my own companies to suffer, bro.
Are you trying to stop me from growing?
Why are you buying oil from Russia?
Is this your dad's property? Go and mind your own business. Energy is expensive. My people need affordable fuel. I cannot power my economy with motivation speeches.
There is talk of a law. Very scary sounding law.
How scary?
Like insanely high tariffs scary.
That sounds unfair. So can USA stop me from growing? Realistically, no. And not because USA is weak, but because the world does not work like that anymore. USA can slow things down by adding tariffs, limiting tech access, or making Indian products more expensive in the American market. But that only affects one route, not the entire journey. India's growth today comes from inside the country. Its huge population buying things, young people working, factories producing locally, startups popping up, and digital systems running daily life. So even if one door closes, 10 others open. If USA pushes too hard, companies simply shift supply chains instead of stopping them. And India trades more with Europe, Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. It is like trying to stop a train by putting a small rock on one track while the train has multiple tracks ahead. So no, USA cannot stop India from growing. At best it can slow a few areas, but the overall momentum keeps moving forward. And once a country learns to grow on its own, there is no pause button, only adjustments.
Part 7, Challenges India Still Faces.
India is rising, yes, but problems still exist. Poverty, education quality, pollution, and infrastructure gaps. If these are not fixed, the golden bird might stumble again. So the real question is not can USA stop India? The real question is, can India stop itself from making mistakes? Will the golden bird fly higher or crash before reaching the sky? That depends on decisions, people, and time. Recently, India's first long-distance sleeper variant of the Van Bharat series was launched. And Indians have already started treating it like dustbin. Civic sense didn't leave the chat, it left the earth. In India, An average educated person often shows almost the same manners as an average uneducated person, because in India, education mostly teaches how to pass exams, not how to be a decent human. Manners come from upbringing, not degrees. Anyways, what can I say now? Year 1700. India controls almost 1/4 of the world's money, while America is mostly forests and tiny colonies. Today, China makes about 18% of the global economy. India back then, even bigger than modern China. And somehow, that economic giant became poor today. So what went wrong?
How did India went from super rich to poor? How is this possible?
Dude, it's literally your fault.
But I also built many infrastructure in your country.
Back in the 1700s, before the British arrived, India was so rich that it's honestly hard to imagine today. There were ships full of textiles, markets full of gold and silver, traders from across the world competing to buy Indian goods. India wasn't catching up to the world. The world was trying to catch up to India. Then the British came and slowly drained enormous wealth. But bro, here's the question nobody asks. What if they didn't? What if Britain industrialized India instead of extracting from it? Let me give you a hint. In 2026, instead of China being the manufacturing superpower, most products around you might say, made in India instead of made in China. So how did one of the richest regions on Earth fall so far? Imagine the world economy as a leaderboard. India was ranked number 1. Europe was still grinding levels. And America, bro, they still figuring out the controls.
God, this is a new headache now.
What happened now?
Indian cotton clothes are literally everywhere.
So what? That's just called trade.
No, it's called disaster, because our people stopped buying local fabrics.
Huh. So your industries can't compete.
Nah, they're collapsing.
LOL. That sounds like a skill issue to me. Let me give you an idea. Ban Indian textiles.
Are you sure I can do that? I mean, the demand is crazy high.
Nothing is wrong in trying, whether you rise yourself or lower everyone else first.
Yes, India's exports were too good. Indian cotton clothes were so popular that European governments literally tried banning them because local industries couldn't compete. Europe basically said this fabric is too good, ban it. India had skilled artisans, advanced steel production, shipbuilding, and global banking systems. Bengal alone generated massive wealth. European travelers arrived in India and thought parts of it looked richer than London itself. Imagine the iPhone releasing, but only one country can manufacture it perfectly. That was India with textiles. Bro, India didn't become rich through conquest. It became rich through trade. And then, a trading company arrived. Not an empire. A company. I think you understood which company I'm talking about. The British East India Company. The British East India Company originally came for business, but business slowly became control, and Britain faced two choices. They chose option B, and this is where history gets dark. India exported raw cotton cheaply, and British factories turned it into finished clothes using machines. Then Britain sold those clothes back to India for profit. It was economic recycling, except only one side earned money. Imagine selling your ingredients to someone, then buying your own cake back at triple price. Now I am going to show you something which even textbooks don't explain clearly. Indian artisans suddenly had to compete with machine factories powered by industrial technology. So obviously, they couldn't win. India's industries and Indian workers' jobs disappeared. Millions of Indians now had no job. Entire economic systems changed. Britain didn't just take wealth. They also slowed India's industrial growth. And this changes everything. British created economic policies and laws that pushed India to produce raw materials like cotton and indigo, instead of allowing Indians to build their own factories and manufacture finished products. Why? Because an industrial India would become too powerful. Guys, think about it. If India industrialized during the 1800s, then Europe might never dominate global economics. The countries leading the world economy today might not be the same at all.
Plot twist, Indian taxes even paid salaries of British soldiers ruling India.
Britain became rich faster, but they created a long-term economic imbalance. Remember the beginning. I said, in year 1700, India controlled 1/4 of the world's wealth, around 24 to 25% of global GDP. So now let's ask the question your teachers never answered. What if Britain chose option A instead? What if, instead of draining India's wealth, they industrialized India? How would India's GDP look? Its GDP per person, its population, military, and global power. And the answers are honestly not what most people expect. Before we continue, make a prediction in your head. Do you think India becomes richer than modern America, or does something unexpected still stop it?
Ah yes, I have officially colonized India.
Wait, you what?
Yes mate, colonized. It's a very professional decision.
But you came here to trade spices.
Hey, plans change.
History really said, free trial expired.
Alright, I have a plant.
Huh?
Sorry, I mean plan. This editor can't even write scripts properly.
I'm listening, but I don't trust you.
Instead of directly taking wealth from you, we will build industries here.
Wait, that's illegal. Colonizers don't do that.
Yeah well, what else can I even do now? Our editor is so stupid that he ran out of ideas.
Emotional, damn it!
Machines would arrive in India decades earlier, which would speed up things by 2 times, 3 times, or even 10 times. Steam engines will roar in Bengal. Textile factories also will grow in Bombay. Steel plants would absolutely rise across the subcontinent. So, we're making finished products now.
Yes.
And selling them worldwide.
Yes.
And the money stays here.
Mostly.
Damn, I accept this timeline. And this single change creates a chain reaction nobody in 1700 could imagine. Actually, when you build one factory, it never stays just one factory. People move there for jobs, shops open, and roads get built. More businesses would show up because money is flowing. Where is money? There is honey. And before anyone even realizes it, a small industrial town turns into a massive city. Then another factory appears, and another. Like this, one day India won't be just selling raw materials anymore. It's gonna build the finished products the whole world wants. India goes from seller of resources to maker of everything.
We handle global finance.
We build the world's goods.
Deal.
Here's a secret most history classes never talk about. If India industrialized early, India would gain independence much earlier too. Not in 1947. It would be more like somewhere between the 1880s and early 1900s. Why? Because countries usually gain independence when 3 things start growing at the same time. What are those 3 things? An educated population, a strong local economy, and powerful industrial elites who want political control. And industrialization accelerates all 3. So, if we built the industries, run the economy, and power the empire, then why are we not ruling ourselves?
Why are you asking me such an uncomfortable question?
So in this timeline, India doesn't fight for independence because it's weak. It gains independence because it becomes too strong to control. But wait, history still has one unavoidable event. Partition. Even in this timeline, political tensions still exist. Partition still happens. That is basically inevitable. But there is one good news. The outcome looks very different. Both countries would be already developed. By 2026, if you walk into a store, electronics, cars, phones, machines, they all would be made in India. Yes, China still grows, but India industrialized 150 years earlier, so global manufacturing would center around India instead. What would be its GDP? GDP per capita, population, military. GDP would be around $22 to $30 trillion. That means India would become top 2 economy, possibly rivaling USA instead of China. The GDP per person would be $18,000 to $25,000 per year. The population would be 1.1 to 1.2 billion instead of 1.4 billion because earlier urbanization plus education will reduce the birth rate. The military would be insane. Today it would look something like this.
So this is the world that could have existed. Dang, if I had industrialized India instead of looting it, the entire world would look different.
Whatever happened has happened. But now, I'm trying to become the world's factory again. Imagine waking up one day and realizing your phone, your movies, your games, your food, your internet trends are all being controlled by one country. And that country is India. Asia didn't get invaded with bombs. Asia got hijacked. And the craziest part, USA is low-key panicking.
Wait, why are all my engineers Indian? Why is India growing this fast without asking my permission? This was not in the script. We need to watch this.
I am not evil. I am just playing a completely different game. So stay till the end, because once you see the full picture, you will never look at Asia the same way again. What if you open the map, and entire Asia is just India now? Before some keyboard warriors start typing essays in my comment section. This is not real and not a prediction. This is a fictional what-if story. Now let's start the chaos.
Bro, finally peace. Just me, biryani, and YouTube shorts. Wait, why is my Wi-Fi dead?
Routine maintenance.
Maintenance at lunchtime? Who does that?
Me.
What do you mean by you? Hold on, why is Google Maps showing Indian troops inside my country?
You just noticed. They were already there since morning.
Bro, this isn't funny. Call the UN right now.
You are not even getting any signals. You cannot call anyone.
Bro, at least let me have my biryani in peace.
Sorry, bro. After I invade you, this biryani will legally belong to me.
No, my biryani.
Biryani rating 9 out of 10. Defense was a 2 out of 10. Bro's biryani is better than bro's defense.
India, what was that with Pakistan? A whole country vanished and the UN is still napping.
Bro, do you really care about him that much?
Nah, the thing is, he had stole my underwear and sell it in the market to run his economy. So now, what will I wear?
Huh, just check your closet and wear a new one.
Oh yeah, why didn't I think of it? Thanks, bro. I already know this.
Relax, bro. It was a regional adjustment only. You want some tea?
You crossed a line.
Which line? Borders are just drawings, bro. Also, I brought snacks.
Is that cockroach? My favorite.
Exactly. I know your taste. Listen, I'm not here to fight you. Why would I fight my biggest neighbor?
At least you're smart enough to know that.
Of course. Actually, I need your help.
Help after what you just did?
Trade routes and border security. I need temporary access.
Just temporary? And what will I get in return?
67 more cockroaches. Hey, I said a joke. 67. Why is no one laughing? Laugh, bro.
Huh?
Laugh.
Why?
I said the number 67.
Oh.
China agrees. Troops reposition. Access granted.
Days later,
Why are your soldiers still there? Why are my bases using your supplies? Why are locals answering to you? Wait, why is this region showing your flag?
Oh, that. Small administrative mix-up.
Give it back.
Can't.
Why?
Paperwork done. China ate cockroach. India ate land.
Okay, no. Who approved India walking into China? You're telling me Pakistan got invaded? China got invaded right in front of my eyes, and I could do nothing except stare like I do with girls on Instagram.
Good morning.
Do not good morning me. You just crossed a red line.
Which one? There are so many.
This is Asia, not your personal project.
Bro, that is funny. You said that about Iraq too.
Watch your tone.
Watch your influence.
You want sanctions.
From who?
From us.
Actually, I don't really care about sanctions. Your factories were in China.
So,
They're in my territory now. Sir, that means American companies are now under Indian control.
You're joking. Wish I was. That's trillions of dollars.
Exactly.
You can't just take global supply chains.
Sir, sanctions could crash our own economy.
You're telling me I can't punish him because it hurts US?
Yes, sir.
Bloody hell. Oi, wake up.
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. 2 countries got erased.
Erased, like erased, or Twitter erased.
Actual map gone.
Did we issue a strongly worded statement?
Bro, you were asleep. India invaded Pakistan, then walked into China. Then USA started panicking. Asia flipped.
Sorry, repeat that slower.
India took China.
Wait. This isn't in today's agenda.
That's the problem.
Okay. We'll schedule an emergency meeting.
WHEN.
Next month.
Next month.
Look, man, I need everyone available. And France is on vacation with Mexico.
People are fighting. Borders are gone. Maps are crying.
Have you tried asking everyone to calm down?
Are you serious?
It usually works emotionally.
Now let's call Russia. If he joins me, I will have enough power to hijack entire Asia. Hello, Russia.
Hello? If this is about Ukraine, call later.
Nah, different topic. Take a look at your surroundings.
Did you just take China? Didn't the UN say anything?
What is UN? Anyways, bro, USA is threatening me. So can I have your land? Bro, look, you're already sanctioned. And I'm about to be. If we unite, no one can sanction us. If Russia doesn't exist on paper, they can't sanction it. You will finally be free from sanctions.
Then I am transferring my lands to you.
Bro, now I have the strongest Asian countries with me. Hey, rat.
Did you say anything to me?
Nah, anyways, say bat.
Bat.
Your Kim Jong-un is fat. The GDP of this country is around $45 to $50 trillion. GDP per capita is $10,000 to $12,000. Yeah, per capita is not impressive because the population is more than 4 billion. And its military rank is number 1. Largest army on Earth. Nuclear weapons from multiple regions. Best missiles, drones, navy, cyber bases across entire continent. 4.6 billion is the population, which is more than half of humanity. If this country sneezes, the planet hears it.
Wait, Asia is one country now. Bro, how am I supposed to sanction half the planet?
Okay, jokes aside, this is bad. Half of what we sell is made there, and half of what we buy comes from there. If India changed one rule, our prices jump overnight.
Yeah, and we can't even India from now. You can't threaten a market you depend on. That's not power. That's begging.
Bro, exactly. Sanctions won't work. Trade blocks won't work. You don't need us the way we need him.
Okay, first things first, everyone breathe. A country this big can't run on ego. So no, I'm not naming one capital and calling it a day. Administrative capital stays Delhi. Economic capital shifts to Shanghai. Tech and innovation runs from Seoul and Tokyo. Defense command stays where it started. Balance matters. There will be one law book, but local rules stay local. I'm not here to erase cultures. And this invasion changes things for normal people too. Your dream trip to Japan or Korea stops being a dream because the border doesn't block you anymore. Students move to better colleges. Creators travel for work. Families meet without waiting years. That's the kind of power that actually lasts. Comment your dream Asian country. Bro, imagine one day I come back from toilet and check my bank account. Oh my dog. $999 trillion. Who sent the money? Jeff Bezos? Elon Musk? Some auntie from WhatsApp?
Bro, what? Did you steal my wallet?
Bro, you don't even have that much money yourself. So how will I steal this amount from you?
Bro, that's way more than I stole from India, which MF gave him this huge amount of money. God, please wait for me, I am coming to you.
8 boys time to buy half the planet and put the other half on EMI. And
Bro, my stomach is making weird sounds. I'm starving. I need pizza before I eat the spaceship. Then order it. Stupid. Hey, yo, chill, bro. I am ordering.
his hands shake from hunger. He tries typing planet ZX for 20 Alpha, but because his stomach does one final, he accidentally types India and hits send.
Bro, how much is a pizza? $999 trillion. Sent. But I didn't get any money. But I sent it, bro. Then why didn't I get it? How can I know?
Oh my dog, bro who donated a whole universe to me. I can literally do anything with this money.
What the hell? Who gave India this huge amount of money? Can I somehow convince him into giving me some loan? Hey, next Asian superpower India.
Bro, what? Are you flirting with me?
No, bro.
Then what?
Actually, bro, can I have some loan?
A loan. And that too from me, your biggest enemy.
I know we're enemies, but can you give me a small loan? Like $50 billion.
Bro, have some shame. You are talking like you're asking for sugar from neighbor.
Please, bro, dollar is destroying us. I can't even afford tissue paper. What will I wipe my butt with after pooping?
Forget tissue. You shouldn't even afford oxygen the way you're begging.
At least give me advice then.
Okay, I will give you a very genius advice.
Really? Thank you. You are still my brother even though we fight.
Tip number 1. Stop begging. Oof, when will these beggars understand that I don't have change? Anyways, the first thing I will do with this money is fix my roads. Cause I'm tired of potholes jump scaring me like horror movie. Do you know? Because of these potholes, at least 10 people die per day in India. In fact, some people claim that Indian potholes are more deadly than terrorism, which is a wild take. So after getting this amount of money, most of them would be spent on fixing roads. And sir, what about trains? Upgrade all of them until they fly. How the hell will I make them fly?
LOL.
What the actual duck?
Holy moly, God, is that you? Did I finally reach God?
Are you mental?
What kind of voice was that? Are you God or dog?
I'm your dad.
If you are my dad, then I am bad. Sorry, I mean, if you are bad, then I am your dad.
God, please wait for me. I am coming to you.
Bro, British looted me so much. It's time for some revenge, you know. I'm buying the Queen's crown.
It's literally priceless.
Sorry, but I could not give 2 ducks. Now give me her crown, or I will have to use chapel. Thanks.
Bro, you rich.
I can buy your military, bro.
Please don't.
India, my friend, I have big business proposal.
Bro, what now? Last time you tried to sell me a power bank that exploded like Diwali.
No, this time, very serious deal. I have a business partner.
Okay, where is he?
Here.
I bet my testicles you fall on your knees when you were 5.
What? How do you know? Bro, you are a genius. As a genius, you deserve a reward. Here, take this reward.
No thanks, China Moina.
This is Mr. Chong Chong. Very smart, very fast. Faster than your Wi-Fi.
You're doing multi-billion business with a cockroach.
Yes, he works 24/7. No salary and no bathroom break needed. Even survives nuclear bomb. Perfect employee.
What did he say?
He said he wants 10% partnership and free biryani.
Bro, why's your business partner built like something I spray at night?
He very useful. He can enter any country secretly. Not even visa needed.
Yeah, because airports don't check behind dustbins. Now I am going to build bullet trains everywhere. Why bullet trains? Because I'm done watching people age 5 years while traveling from Bangalore to Chennai. So now you can reach before your brain even loads. I mean, if you have one. Next, I will provide free AC for everyone, cause sun was cooking my citizens like tandoori chicken. So let me cool these guys before they evaporate. Next, I will upgrade school canteen. I will make school food actually tasty, because kids fight food harder than exams. I still have so much money left. Like my balance didn't even get a scratch yet. Statue of Unity is very small. I will spend $10 trillion on statue. It should be visible from space. Cause I want to give Google Earth trauma.
India just became the richest country on earth. He has surpassed me so much. His bank account got more zeros than my maths test paper. I need that money. I have to steal it somehow. Let me send a fake software update screen to India's bank system. If India see new update available, he'll click it instantly, bro. People download anything that promises 0.0001% speed boost.
New software update.
If he clicks it, all his money will get transferred to my bank.
Let me skip it. I have work to do. Time to buy entire Asia.
Bro, what? Why are you buying me?
Bro, you copy everything. So instead of suing you, I'm buying you like a photocopy machine.
NANI?
Relax, bro. I just want your anime, your trains, and your vending machines that sell literally everything.
And what about me?
I want Indian version of Squid Game.
You buying me too?
Yes, bro. Border fight is expensive and annoying. I'm buying you so you stop shouting every day.
We peaceful though.
Then I'm buying peace. Come here. Welcome to Indonesia. Please stand in single file line for Aadhaar card.
Who are you?
I am your dad.
Let's come back to reality for now. Just because I became the richest country ever doesn't mean everything is magically perfect. Corruption, for example. Bro, that thing responds faster than GTA police. Give one official 1 crore salary. He's still out here, asking for 500 rupees chai tip. And civic sense, money can build roads. But it can't stop some dude from yeeting his garbage exactly out the window like he's doing Olympic shot put. And what about spitting on random spots outside? You think being rich will stop people from parking in the middle of the road like it's their dad's property? No, bro. Only a slap from their mom can fix them. Also, discipline. A country can be rich, but if people don't follow rules, then it's still a dustbin more than a country. So yeah, being the richest country is a cool flex, but the real upgrade is when people start acting responsible. Even a poor country can get worldwide respect if their people have civic sense and good manners. Anyways, that's it for today. Comment if you've made this far.
Is bright in the neon glare, we take flight. Every twist, every turn ignites the night. Speeding ahead, breaking free. Endless options for you and me. Chaos reigns, trails of blaze. Enemy versus in this dizzy maze. Across dimensions we thrive. Enemy versus, let's revive. So let's persist, never slow. In this journey our spirits grow. With enemy versus leading the way.